All right, so it's time for another home movie. This time, it's all about a trip that Jennifer and Derek and I took right at the end of June. Went out to Arizona, flew to Phoenix, rented a car, drove on up to Sedona, spent a couple of days in Sedona hiking around and seeing all the sights. Of course, Jennifer and I had been there before, but Derek had not, so he was blown away, which is what Sedona does. And then on the following day, which was a Monday, we hopped in the rental car, drove up to the Grand Canyon, and saw the Grand Canyon. I had seen the Grand Canyon many, many years ago. Jennifer and I had gone to the Grand Canyon about 7 years ago, but this was the famous trip where we wound up finding ourselves walking in fog and getting snowed on. So while we were at the Grand Canyon, we never saw the Grand Canyon because all the fog settled into the bottom of the canyon. And poor old Jen never got to see anything. So this was her first time to see it. This was Derek's first time to see it. We were blown away by just the magnitude of that canyon. It is so, it's just enormous. It is truly the Grand Canyon. So anyway, we had a great trip. Went back to Phoenix after visiting the Grand Canyon and then flew home the next day. So this is just a recap of the trip that we had. It was fantastic. We were so glad that Derek could join us. We just had a great time. And so hope you enjoy it as well. And here we go.
Right. Y'all do a lot of work there. Yeah, I'm sure.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello there. I want to water, but maybe not.
All right, well, first trip to Arizona, and I gotta say, my mind is blown. You know, being a Texas boy my whole life, I'm not used to seeing something as beautiful as this, and it's absolutely breathtaking. So, just again, it goes back to, I think that, you know, God's creation is just incredible. So,
Yep.
And there's just so much of it that we don't even know, because, you know, we don't go out and do things like this. So
Right.
Always want to encourage people, go out, have adventures, have fun, and go see all the great things that God has created.
Amen.
well, we are at the Sugarloaf Mountain Trail today. It's a brisk 96 degrees. You know, I gotta say, it actually feels really good out here. It's a little bit different than that humid heat that we're all used to back in Texas. The dry heat is, you know, I'm not gonna say it's, you know, cool, but it's a different feel for sure. So, you know, again, this is our second day hiking. Excited to see kind of, you know, what we run into. But just kind of like yesterday, it's just, again, God's creation is incredible. So, really excited to see it up close. And yeah, let's go take a look at what we find today.
Well, we're on Bell Rock Trail right now, which is really just a loop. And I'm spending the day obviously taking video and just enjoying this trip so much, man. It's just amazing. Now, I will tell you, it's really hot. But other than that, it's just been absolutely magnificent. And here I am walking along basically a washed out area from, you know, when it does rain here, and apparently it does. It really floods, and you can just kind of tell that there's been a lot of floods that have come through here over time. But that being said, look what I get to look at. Anyway, I'm feeling really blessed and fortunate to be able to go and do this. And, you know, been dealing with a little bit of a sore knee, and so that's been kind of slowing me down, but I don't care. I mean, here we are, and this is really pretty amazing. So hope everybody's enjoying watching this.
In the high desert of central Arizona, not far from Sedona's famous red rocks, there lies a path, a modest trail, quiet and unassuming. But follow it, and it reveals a hidden world. This is the Bell Trail, carved gently into the earth by time and footsteps, leading explorers through the heart of the wet beaver wilderness. As you set off, the surroundings are dry: cactus, scrub brush, the occasional juniper. The trail ascends gradually. With every step, the land opens, offering long views of ancient sandstone, sculpted by centuries of wind and rain. As the light begins to soften and the sun tips westward, you retrace your steps. The return feels easier. The canyon, now familiar, seems to welcome you. This is no grand expedition, no perilous ascent, but a quiet journey through a living landscape, a trail that humbles and refreshes, a reminder once more of nature's simple wonders, if only we choose to walk slowly and listen.
All right, guys, so it's Sunday night. Last night here in Sedona before we head off to the Grand Canyon. What do y'all think?
It's been a pretty awesome trip. Definitely seen a lot of things that I've never seen before.
Yep.
Tonight we're checking another thing off the box. We're gonna look at the sunset. I guess what airport are we at, Dan?
At the Sedona Airport.
Sedona
yeah.
Airport. That's right. I guess that would make sense. It would be the
It's
Sedona Airport
big.
because we're in Sedona.
On top of a plateau.
Yeah. But it's amazing how many people are here to see the sunset too. I'm sure they're all from out of town like we are. You're just somebody that wants to end their weekend on a good note, seeing a beautiful sunset. That are locals in Sedona. So
Yeah.
guessing a lot of tourists, but could be some locals too.
That's right.
Have you had fun?
I've had a great time. This has been wonderful to spend with my two favorite guys. So it's been a real privilege and just so glad to have this opportunity. Always love to come here and see beautiful, God's beautiful, rugged creation.
Yeah.
And it's just a part of everything that He's made. So just a really great time.
Yeah, it was. It was amazing. Got to go and do a lot of hiking and seeing some just amazing stuff out in the middle of nowhere. And
I think we're all pretty tired.
I think we're exhausted.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go hike Devil's Bridge again after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun with that, Derek. Anyway, yeah,
I
this
think
is
I'm hiking to my bed.
That's a good place to hike too.
Yeah.
a great finish to the weekend right
Yes.
here.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
And we're still climbing out of Sedona on our way to Flagstaff and ultimately to the Grand Canyon. This is quite a road. I'm glad it's dry. Last time that we drove it, it was covered in sleet, which made it pretty exciting. Yeah, we took a stop and on our way into Flagstaff and looking back at Sedona. It's just incredible. So this is the road that we just drove on. There we are at the bottom of the canyon. And then we lose sight of the road and now you can see it again. And it just goes winding back and forth all the way up to the top of the hill. And there we go. It's just an amazing route. And this is Route 89A north out of Sedona on the way to Flagstaff. Yeah, sorry buddy, I don't have any. Yeah,
Grand Canyon National Park is located on ancestral lands. These tribes have deep cultural, spiritual, and historical ties to the canyon region. The Grand Canyon is considered sacred by many of these tribes, with some viewing the entire canyon, including its natural features and resources, as sacred. The cultural connection to the land includes origin stories, traditional practices, and ceremonial uses that continue today.
Well, congratulations, Jen. You finally are seeing the Grand Canyon.
I know, it's cool.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, I didn't expect to see this at the visitor center. Got an extra visitor. My goodness, that's a big one.
Welcome to the Hopi Lookout Point.
Yeah, you can actually see signs of the Colorado River
Yeah,
down below.
it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's yeah, this whole little adventure we've gone on today has been pretty extraordinary. So, good way to end it. Oh wow, you can get all the water. You can see.
Yep. That part
You can
is
see it moving. That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
quite a sight to
Yeah,
see.
amazing.
All right, so this is Hopi Point, and this is as far west as we're going to go around the Grand Canyon. It's an amazing thing. I mean, if you haven't been to the canyon, you definitely need to go. On the other hand, if it's been a while since you've gone, you probably need to go again, because I can't believe how big this place is. Anyway, a real blessing to be able to be here with Jennifer and Derek, and look forward to whenever we take another one of these adventures. It's pretty amazing.